Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm starting a little bit before the timer goes off, which is wild, I know. But yeah, so welcome, and I do apologize as well that we accidentally had two notifications go out. I started the stream and then I realized something was horribly wrong, and so I had to restart the stream. But nevertheless, today we are going to be looking at a game I'm really excited to check out, which is Parfum Nostalgique, which is a visual novel. And let's take a look at the About section for a little bit about. I feel like the game can explain itself probably better than I can explain it. So let's take a look if I could get in to the game here. Parfum Nostalgique is a kinetic visual novel series that details a small but eventful window of time in the life of 265-year-old vampire. A therapist by day and a dom by night, Valdemar Andressen is a true eccentric, whose sustained sanity can be attributed to his comfortable city lifestyle and constant drunkenness on the feelings of humans around him. A story of friendship, tragedy, and unconditional love that explores the conflict between moral personhood and the human necessity of wearing different masks, Parfum Nostalgique is a coming of age for those who have already come of age, or what some would call a midlife crisis, told from the point of view of an immortal man who hasn't stopped living like a single man in his 30s for over 2 centuries. And then there's obviously some credits here if you want to take a look at those. But yeah, so I'm really excited to play this game. Besides the sort of premise that's, in what we just read, I really know nothing about this game except that I originally came across it because I was looking for queer visual novels on itch.io. And I came across this and was immediately struck by the art style. It's so unique and beautiful, and I'm really quite I'm enamored of it. And also just reading everything that the author has written about the game, I can tell that he put so much passion into it and just love and care and just the whole shebang. So I'm really excited to get into it, and yeah, today we'll probably be looking at about the first few chapters. I'm not sure how far I'll get, but I only have a little bit of time to look at it. Hey, how are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. We are reading a visual novel today, so if you want to hang around for that is awesome. And I just realized I should probably put the chat on the screen. Oh no, I do have the chat on the screen. Wow, it's almost like I was prepared for this. Okay, I second guessed myself for a second there. I had some technical issues before, but there you are. Okay, so here we go. There is a little bit of voiceover in this game, by the way, which is very exciting. And I believe the volume is okay. Let me know if it's too loud, but I think I had it where I wanted it when I did my audio test. So let's see.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, Val.
Your hair's gotten long.
Yeah. I'll let anyone cut it but her.
Are you sleeping here tonight?
I don't know. Just let me be alone for a while.
All right. Please call me if you need me.
I will. Val. I'll get it cut, I promise. I promise I'll get it cut, okay? Promise.
Don't worry. I didn't doubt you would. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
All right then. Good night, my friend.
Good night, Val.
What a lovely little intro. Oops. I don't know if I was supposed to click through. Hopefully I was.
More. Drink more. Why are you stopping?
By the way, did I mention he's a Dom by night? This might have some suggestive themes in it.
Darling, if I take more of your blood, you're going to pass out again.
I don't care.
Well, I do.
Wow.
I'm going to patch you up and let you come back to your senses, alright?
What a caring man.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be trying to do some voiceover, not as good as a professional voice actor, I'm sure, but I'll be trying to do some voiceover for the parts that don't have voice acting, so this is bad. Her blood sugar is low. Drink, my dear. I'm giving her a little apple juice. I just realized that. That's so funny. You didn't eat before I came here, did you? Laughs nervously. If. I'm sorry, I just forgot. Very bad. You're low on nutrients. Where are your iron pills? Don't worry, I took one today. Good, but you have to take vitamins with a meal. They won't absorb properly without it. Can you do that for me, dear? I will. We've got a lovely little background. We've got some drawers, a gaming chair. Is that a gaming chair? A cute cat clock. A little mini. Valdemar sighs. Please, it scares me when you start passing out like that. You need to make sure you eat before I drink your blood. Lame. What kind of vampire are you? You're too nice. I wouldn't say that. That vampire isn't a doctor, unless he is. Allegedly, he's a therapist, so I'm not sure what kind of doctor that would make him. But, you know. I need you for food, so of course I wouldn't want anything to happen to you. I'm not buying that. You're just a big softie. Maybe so. In any case, please take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
What have you been doing all day that you forgot to eat? Oh, you know. Streaming. She's calling me out. She's calling us all out. Girl, I see you. Of course. And you couldn't take a break to get lunch? Hell no. I was in the zone, baby. I get it, girl. I get it. Then I'll just have to invade your chat and scold you to get up and have a snack. Oh, Val, you need to set up a, she needs to set up a snack redeem or, something. You're gonna embarrass me in front of my subs. What kind of subs are these? Your subs? I didn't know you were a Switch. There we go. Val and I are on the same wavelength. My subscribers, dummy. Though they may as well be my subs. They practically worship the ground I walk on. My grandchildren. Grandchildren? Well, if I'm your dom, and they're your dom, or you're their dom, that makes me their granddom, right?
Oh.
I guess it does. So, if I start ordering them around, do you think they'll listen to me? Maybe. Probably not. I wouldn't provoke them. You might piss them off. Oh, I'm so scared. Gamer guys with mommy issues have a lot of time on their hands. They'll find out where you live. They will too. What are they going to do? Come to my house and kill me? Yeah, actually. Or at least they'll try. Oh, please. I've got a state-of-the-art security system. They don't stand a chance. Unless they figure out how to hack into it. Believe me, those little fuckers have ways of getting past alarms. Oh, you thought I was talking about an alarm. You weren't? Then what else do you have? A bucket of water that falls on them when they open the front door? My tits. Oh, Val, what are you doing? Your tits? Think about it. When's the last time one of those boys saw a pair of tits in the flesh? With my rack, they don't stand a chance. Words I've never uttered out loud before I started reading this game. Oh god. I love him. I'll answer the door without a shirt. They'll get one good look at them and turn to stone. Poor things. They won't know what hit them. Oh, they're laughing together. Ah, what a good ringtone. Of course it is. Oh, it's him. I'm so sorry. I have to take this. No problem. Speak.
Val!
Yes, this is he. Are you free right now? 1 second, dear. Do you need to go? I got to get to bed anyways. I'll see you next weekend, right? Next weekend? You know. My period starts on Friday. Ew. No, it's fine. It's fine and normal. Oh. Oh, yes. I'll see you next weekend. Have a good night, alright? I'll send you some cash in a bit. It's been a pleasure, as always. Oh, and Tiff. Yeah? Order yourself some food. I will. I will. Now.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I was in the elevator. Are you there? Yeah. You good? Are you? I'm wonderful, actually. Really wonderful, or sarcastic wonderful? Really wonderful. Where are you? Are you home? I need to show you something. No, but I'm on my way there. Right around the corner on 7th, by the cafe. Really? Interesting. Interesting. Well, coincidentally, I'm on 7th as well. Oh, are you near? I don't know, but... My god. What? Sorry. There's this guy walking in front of me who has the most gorgeous hair I've ever seen in my life. I have to talk to him.
Excuse me, sir?
Behind me.
Hello?
Dashiell, could you hold on for just a second? There's a young man behind me trying to hail me like a taxi. Yeah, sure thing. Maybe they have not met in person before? Oh, no. They're fucking around. I got you. I could tell it was you from a mile away. It's so dark out, all I could see was your big poofy hair. You looked like a floating wig. This is a little too perfect, Dashiell. Don't tell me you're stalking me. I promise I'm not. I was just on my way to your place. Figured I'd pop in and see what you were up to. Are you free right now? For you, I'm free anytime. Great. Let's take a detour. Where to? Times Square. On a Saturday night? Why the hell would you want to go there? I want to show you something. Alright. Look at you, all dressed up. Just come back from a sexy vampire LARP? You mean my job? Why don't you ever wear this kind of stuff when I come over? I didn't know you were into that sort of thing. Oh wait, hang on. I think I forgot who was talking. Who wouldn't be? Have you seen yourself? You look hot. Sorry. I forgot. You probably haven't. You know, because you don't show up in mirrors. No, I do, just not if they're made with silver. Oh. Why is that? Well, you know, silver is anti-vampire. You can kill a vampire with a silver bullet, or a silver dagger. Mirrors used to be made with silver, so we couldn't see our reflections in them. It wasn't until the 20th century that they started making them with aluminium instead. Why did I say it like aluminium? I don't know. That's how most mirrors are made today. That's actually kind of cool. You see, I'm learning more about vampires from you every day. Are you proud of me? Say you're proud. Ooh, ooh. I'm always proud of you. Dashiell, what's your deal? I don't quite know what his deal is yet. How was work? Did you have a shoot today? Yeah, but not anything special. You know, same old shit. Nothing with Donna. Not today, no. Don't you have a big shoot with her coming up? I do? If I remember correctly, yes. There was something you were excited about. Really? Well, I can't think of anything in particular, but I'm always really excited to work with Donna. She's been my favorite designer since I'm like 14, so even when I have a small job with her, I get super pumped. I could have just been freaking out over something little. I'd hardly call any photo shoot with a fashion designer as famous as she is little. I guess. Though, in the grand scheme of things, I'm still kind of a small-time model. Oh, you're a model, are you? He does have excellent, very quirky fashion, but I like it. No matter how you swing it, I'm not really that much of a big deal. But it's whatever. I'm grateful for anything I managed to scrape up. Money's alright, so I can't really complain, you know? Can't argue with that. Magic? Magic sounds? A spell? What is going on? Wait. Is that what you're looking at? Dashel? Yeah? Did you finally notice? That's you! That's me. On a billboard in Times Square. Yep, there's that big photo shoot. I just wanted to see how long I could avoid mentioning it before you noticed the huge billboard right in front of your face. Huge is an understatement. It's the size of a double-decker city bus. Some small-time model you are. Not anymore. You're looking at the new face of Belladonna, baby. Belladonna, eau de parfum. So fancy, right? Incredible. You must be over the moon. Honestly, I still can't believe this thing exists. If I make eye contact with myself for more than a second, I have to look away, or else I feel like I'm gonna puke. Can't even look at it. That's interesting because I'm finding it quite hard for me to look away. You look stunning. You think so? I could stand here and stare for hours if I wanted to. But I'd much rather be looking at the real deal. So, you're coming over? Oh, yeah. I mean, I would like to. Sorry to show up on such short notice, but I left my moisturizer in your bathroom and was hoping I could at least just pop in and get it. Oh, again. Again, I know, right? You left that moisturizer in there on purpose, didn't you? Didn't you? I see you. If I didn't know any better, I'd start to think you might be leaving it on purpose. Okay, cool. Well, you know me, I'm just so forgetful. Sorry. Somehow I'll find it in my heart to forgive you. And I suppose you can stay for tea. Tea, yes. Are you sure it's not too late? I don't want to keep you up. Keep me up as long as you like, dear. I've only been awake since 6 p.m. The one brain cell started working. It's unusual, but it does happen occasionally. Jesus, Val. Your sleep schedule is fucked. What? I'm a vampire. A creature of the night. Creature of the night, my ass. You're just a guy with long hair and fake teeth who wears a tailcoat in the dead of summer. You're not a real vampire. Keep telling yourself that. Aren't you a therapist? Isn't mental health rule 1 to have a regular sleep schedule? Actually, that's rule 2. Rule 1 is to eat. Or drink blood. I mean, what? How do you even work? I schedule most of my clients at night. For both jobs? For both jobs. Except for one patient I see on Sunday at noon. I make an exception for her because she's a student. She must be pretty cool if you're willing to risk burning in daylight to see her. I'm not risking much, really. My windows are UV protected. Oh, is that what it is? I was wondering what excuse you'd come up with for that. Where do you even get those? Is that why you don't have any premature wrinkles? Oh, please. You're 27 years old and your face looks like a porcelain doll. I know. If I age anything like my mom, I'll be fine. Speaking of which, how is your mom? She's okay. I went to visit her today, actually. Her correctional counselor taught her to make friendship bracelets. It's very cute. She wanted me to give one to Saturday for her birthday, so I went to pick it up. Remind me again, did I tell you about that? It's tomorrow at Satin Flower. You're invited. You did, but you didn't tell me it was her birthday. I would have gotten her a gift. I didn't want you to feel obligated to... You don't even know her yet. It would be weird to expect a birthday gift from you. I suppose there's always next year. Even vampires need 2 jobs. Economy in shambles, yeah. What, only working 1 job in this economy? Listen. I would say... if I was a vampire, hypothetically, I might be willing to work more jobs. Because I wouldn't feel like I was wasting my life on work. Because I've got eternal life. So I'm like, I'll just hustle for a little while, and then I'll ease off the brakes, or I'll ease off the gas a little bit, you know? But maybe it would be the opposite. I don't know. I suppose there's always next year. I just know she's gonna love you. You're just her type. Just her type? I thought she was spoken for. She is. I didn't mean it so much in a romantic way. It's more that you're both very fancy. At least at first glance, until you actually turn out to be huge dorks. We'll be the best of friends. I don't doubt that. Shall we? Oh, we're here. Didn't even notice. We shall. Now, I did download the Twitch safe version of this game. So, hypothetically, we should be good. Now, where are my keys? There we are. That's better. There he is! Mr. Valley. Okay, I have to preface this... I have to preface the rest of this game with the fact that my cat is named Val, and so I feel like I'm going to be treating this Val like he is my cat, which, from what I know of him, which is fairly little, but based on comments from the creator of this game, I feel like I might as well just think of him like a little baby cat. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so if I call him Little Valley or Valamus or Valley Bug. I apologize, but that's just what... that's who he is to me in my mind. Okay. With that disclaimer out of the way, let's continue. I have to get back to the... Okay. Ugh, it's hot out. I shouldn't have worn that tailcoat. And my shirt was sticking to me. I bet you just couldn't wait to pop open those top buttons, huh? Oh, definitely. The air conditioning feels wonderful on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Why are you looking at me like that? We just walked through the door and you're already trying to seduce me, huh? Not necessarily. Sometimes I just feel like taking my clothes off. Oh, I bet. You should try it, it's fun. See, I was right. Horny bastard.
Oh.
I can't replicate that sound, so I will leave the experts to it. I'm so sweet to you all night, and that's what you call me? Can't you be a little nicer to me in my own home? I'll consider it. You'll consider it? You heard me. You're funny. You're playing so hard to get, and yet your pulse is racing. Relax, dear. We both know why you're here. I think this is where the Twitch safe version comes in. I can only assume. Fade to black. We're up to the part where you stare at me, huh? I'm not staring at you. I'm gazing at you. I'm basking in your glow. You're so corny. Oh, please, you love it. I'll admit it, I do. But you're not getting any more from me tonight. I never said I wanted more. You always want more. And you don't? That's interesting, because if I remember correctly, just a few minutes ago, you said, and I quote, more, please. Ah! He hit me. I really sound like that? It's angelic. It's embarrassing. It's not embarrassing in the slightest. I want to hear your voice. I want to watch you gasp for air. I want to see tears in your eyes. How am I supposed to know you're enjoying yourself if you lay there like a dead bird? I could just tell you. You do, frequently. Do you not hear yourself? Then I guess I'll just have to keep doing that. But quieter. Or louder. You could do it louder. No, I think maybe I should learn how to tone it down a little. I'd like to see you try. What's that supposed to mean? How are you going to turn the volume down when I've got the remote? Dashel, really, don't beat yourself up for being too loud. Getting to hear your voice is the best part of my night. Tea, dear? Lavender. It'll help you sleep. Okay. Those boots you were wearing. They're cute. Are they new? Oh, yeah. They're from Donna. She just gave them to me like it was nothing, for free. I said I liked them on another model at a fashion show a while ago, and she said, oh, you want them? Take them. That's very generous of her. She's too nice to me, I swear. Oh, another thing she gave me... Did you see my ring? I see it now. We saw it in a window display while we were out for lunch together. She looked at me and said, "Oh, Dashiell, that ring would be so complimentary to your hair color. You must let me buy it for you." And then, you know what she did? Don't tell me. She bought it for you? Of course. Of course. It looks expensive. It was expensive. And she bought 2 of them. One for me and one for herself, so we can match. So, matching rings with your sugar mommy. I was just thinking the same thing! Val, we are one in the same, except I could never be like you, but I respect you. Matching rings with your sugar mommy. You seriously gonna call her that? An older woman who showers you in gifts and validation in exchange for your company? I mean, and I'm your sugar daddy. We're your sugar parents. The more cursed thing no one ever had said. Sugar parents. I've never heard that phrase in my life. If the ring fits, apparently the ring doth fit. So, you know. Val, you're not my sugar daddy. Then what am I? I don't know. You're like my therapist, but like a sexy therapist. Well, we know I'm not your boyfriend. That seat is reserved. For who? Stop. What's the matter? You know what's the matter. Whatever are you talking about? He doesn't like me that way. How do you know? It's been like a decade? A decade and a half? If he liked me, he would have told me by now. Who is this boy? Show me the boy. And what if he's thinking the exact same thing about you? Trust me, he's not. Why not? I don't really think he thinks about dating. Like, ever. Too busy thinking about plants. Plants and embroidery and jazz music and like all 800 other hobbies he has. Ugh, man. Whoever this boy is, I feel like I relate to him as well because I also think about all of my 800 hobbies. And if I was still in a stage of my life where I had to date, I probably would be very indecipherable about that. So, you know, I get it. And tea? And tea! How could I forget? We're drinking it right now. Actually, I bought the tea kettle he recommended to me. With the temperature control buttons. Oh, you got one of those? They're great, aren't they? I'm amazed. I had no idea that different types of tea needed different temperatures until he told me. Oh yeah, he really knows his shit when it comes to tea. I really do love hearing him talk. He's very informative. So much so that I dropped $200 on a kettle. That tea house should give him a raise. He's damn good at his job. It's impossible to leave a conversation with him without feeling the urge to buy something tea-related. His enthusiasm is infectious. It really is. When he starts talking about his hobbies, I don't know what he's saying half the time, but I just love seeing him get so excited, so I nod along and listen. Have you talked to him yet today? Only a little bit this morning, why? I know you said he hasn't been doing so well. Oh. Yeah. Why don't you call him? It'll brighten up his night. He's at work. He probably can't answer me. Then text him. If you're not going to be home with him tonight, at least let him know you're thinking of him. You vastly overestimate how much space I take up in his head. And you vastly underestimate it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. That boy looks at you like you look at lemon pound cake. I do love lemon pound cake. And he loves you. I guess I don't see what you see. You must be blind. Someone ought to film the two of you and make you watch it. Especially when you're bickering. Ugh, just fuck him already. Believe me, if I could, then I would. In a heartbeat. But you could. Val... Dash. All I'm saying is, one fateful night, if you were to show up outside his bedroom door, dressed as you are at this very moment, in nothing but a sheer robe and a black lace thong, it wouldn't faze him. I walk around the house like this all the time. Oh, you're killing him. You're torturing the man. He's fine. He's suffering in silence. He's sitting on the couch, cross-stitching hand towels while I scroll through social media. Roommates? And they were roommates? Were they and they were roommates? Question mark? And I'm taking a drink because since I'm reading this whole thing out loud, which is very fun, by the way, I'm having a great time. I really need water. Okay. Cross-stitch. An activity that requires intricate focus, perhaps to keep his eyes from wandering to you. You're reading into this way too much. Are you sure? I promise you it's not that deep. Whatever you say. Even if he was somehow madly in love with me, I don't think he's really in the state of mind to think about love right now. He's got a lot to deal with lately. I don't want to pressure him into anything. I don't want to stress him out, you know? Of course. When the time is right, you'll tell him how you feel. There's no need to rush things. True love is patient. You really believe that, Val? I don't know. Maybe. You're right. I'll tell him when it's natural to. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not, it's not. Do you believe that? I don't know. Yeah. Can we talk about something else? Of course, dear. Oh, right. I visited my mom today. You told me. I showed her the billboard. She must be so proud of you. Yeah, she is. Yeah. It felt like you were about to say more after that. I don't know. It's alright, you don't have to tell me anything you don't want to. But you already know I'm gonna tell you, right? Tell you everything. Of course, I just want you to be comfortable, that's all. Anyway, go on. Thank you. It feels like this is happening way too late. What do you mean? I wish I would have gotten that billboard like 3 years earlier at least. I'm still proud of myself for getting it now, but if I would have gotten it sooner, my mom might not be in prison right now. I don't understand how those two things are connected. So, the night my mom shot my dad, they had an argument. Oh my god, Dash, you're so messed up. I am so sorry that happened to you. Wow. That's rough, buddy. They had an argument. I didn't hear all of it, but I knew it was about me. And I knew it was about modeling, specifically. I know your father wasn't the biggest fan of you being a model. Oh yeah, he hated it. It was mostly because he wanted me to cut the gay shit, but my parents always fought a lot about how much money I was making. I wasn't broke, but I wasn't rich enough to move out on my own, and that really got on my dad's nerves. He didn't really understand building a portfolio or working my way up. He just wanted me to get a real job out of the house and probably get out of his life. If I wasn't gonna do what he wanted, I was just a waste of space to him. But now, modeling is my real job, even by his standards, and that billboard is physical proof. So today, when I got to see it for the first time, I couldn't help but think about how different life would be if I'd gotten it a few years earlier. Maybe my parents wouldn't have had that argument, and I wouldn't have woken up to gunshots in the middle of the night. In reality, it probably didn't matter what they argued about. That shot was a long time coming. That doesn't stop me from thinking about it. Can I ask you a bit of a personal question? It's okay if you're not up for it. I know that sometimes you just prefer to vent. No, it's okay. Go ahead. Where do you think you'd be right now if your father was still alive and your mother was not in prison? Honestly, if my mom didn't kill my dad, then my dad would have killed me, or I would have killed myself. So, probably dead. Or at least an alcoholic. Definitely not where you are now. Right. I hate to admit it, but it has been a lot easier to breathe without them. That's so... Yeah, it's really interesting to think about because sometimes even like people that you really love and like care about, or even if you don't love and care about them, but just people who are sort of a staple in your life and they have to be part of your life for whatever reason, like sometimes if they're gone and it feels easier or it feels like a relief, that can be so hard because you're like, I shouldn't feel actually better because of this. Like, this shouldn't be a relief to me, but sometimes it is. So I sympathize with this young man. It feels kind of heartless to say that about my parents of all people, but it's the truth. Yeah, it is kind of fucked, right? And sometimes the truth is painful. And sometimes the truth is painful. Yeah. It's not like I can go back and undo it anyway. There's no point in dwelling on what could have been. I just wish I could feel happy for myself for once. Are you not happy for yourself? You seemed so excited to show me that billboard. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I feel like I should be happier about this, but it doesn't feel like I deserve to be. Do I even know how to be happy about this? Like, is this even allowed to happen to me? I know people say hard work pays off, but I don't really know if I believe that. But your hard work has already paid off. You're already on the billboard. You're already modeling for your favorite designer, and you've already achieved so many other goals you've been working on for years. It doesn't matter whether you deserve it or whether it's allowed. The only thing that matters is that it happened. You're right. I am right. Dash, you've spent how many years? 14 years? Half my life? Half of your life curating your own unique style with Donna's designs at the core. Other than the woman herself, there's nobody as passionate about Belladonna as you. Even if you won't give yourself the credit you deserve, it's only natural that the universe brought you to this point. Well, I just hope Miss Universe will keep being so nice to me. I hope this isn't a one-time thing. When she's mean, she's really mean. But I can tell you with 100% certainty that she'll be nice more than once. God, I hope so. And I know so. Let's just hope Miss Universe is too busy attending to her pageant queen duties to throw you any more curveballs, yeah? Wow, that was terrible. I know. But it made you smile, didn't it? Tasho, please give yourself permission to be happy. Allow yourself, even for just a moment, to let whatever doom lingers in the back of your mind dissolve. Celebrate your wins. He's really therapizing right now. I know. I really should. It's easier said than done, though, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely easier said than done. Dear, you know, I don't like it when people speak ill of my friends. I've been listening to you belittle yourself all night. Enough is enough. You should gas yourself up a little bit. It'll be good for you. Tell me, what are some things you like about yourself? Well, despite how I talk about myself, the truth is, I'm hot and smart and incredibly talented, objectively even. I just haven't convinced myself of it yet. But maybe if I keep saying it, it'll get through my hot, smart, and incredibly talented thick skull. I also make really good sugar cookies. And I give amazing head. Also objectively true. I'm glad you agree. Yeah, toast to that, my friends. Toast to that. You were right. That was good for me. Yeah? Yeah. Shit, I'm crying. Oh dear. You don't sound surprised in the slightest. It's just that time of night for you. It is, isn't it? Every time I come here, I always seem to end up crying. I don't know why, though. I don't even know when it's happening. That means you really needed it. Guess so. I always feel better when I cry. I'm just sorry I always have to do it at your house. You have to deal with other people's feelings all the time. I don't want to give you someone else to worry about. Are you kidding? I don't deal with your feelings. I am graced with your feelings. Seeing you cry is a privilege. You could flood this whole apartment with your tears, and I'd scoop them up with a cup and drink them. You would too, wouldn't you, Mr. Man? You're so weird, Val. I'm weird. You're weird. Everything that comes out of your mouth is so weird. Like, you're gonna drink my tears? That's gross. There's like chunks of mascara and shit in there. You really want to do that? Dashel Daru, I would drink your tears from a martini glass with a little paper umbrella, chunks of mascara and all. See, what does that even mean? Why do you talk like that? Because it makes you laugh? And I love seeing you smile. I think you should go and have a nice hot shower. Have a good cry in there, and wash all your feelings down the drain. You have work tomorrow? No, it's my day off. Great. Sleep in for as long as you like. Thank you. Don't worry about it. And I'll let you have Nancy tonight. Oh, she's cute! I love Nancy. I'm a Nancy stan. Immediately. But that's your little girl. Let her little velveteen bat wings wrap around you. They will bring you comfort on the worst of days. Thank you. What an honor. I feel like I'm accepting an award. You deserve it. Go wash up. Take some quiet time for yourself. I'll be here if you need me. Sweet. Oh, this is chapter 2. Okay, so we're on a new chapter. Sunday
Eddie,
now.
dear.
Wait, Val, hold up 1 fucking minute. Excuse my language. Okay. I'm gonna do a quick save, and I have to take a quick break to use the bathroom and refill my water. So let's take a quick break here. I'm gonna see if I can go back to the menu. I don't know how to get back to the menu from here. Renpy confused. I'm gonna do an actual save just because I really don't want to lose my progress. Let's do that, and then let's head on over to the main menu. I just saved my progress. Yes? Thank you. Okay. Alright, so let's hang out on the main menu. I'll be right back and see you guys in a few minutes for maybe another chapter or so of this game before we wrap up for the afternoon. So I'll be right back. Hello, they're back for another chapter of Parfum Nostalgique. Now, I am a little bit scared because that was only the first chapter, and it took me an hour. I think because I was reading it all out loud. Anyway, this novel has like 20 chapters, so I might take a while to get through all of it, but I like reading it. It's fun, and I hope that I am doing the characters at least a tiny bit of justice. I know that I don't have a deep and sultry man voice, which is a shame, but I do the best with my whatever I got, so. Alright, here we go. We're going into chapter 2, My Girl. I was also curious if the person in the start menu is Dashiell or someone else. I don't know. Yeah, it's 9/7.
Betty, dear.
Hey, Val.
Aw, thank you. I hope I'm doing alright. I appreciate it. She looks so great. What have you gotten into this time? I got in a fight at school? Just a regular Friday, then. Yeah. Just a regular Friday. Let's hear it, then. Who tried their luck this time? It was her boyfriend. Meow? Dramas? And yeah, I always have felt like I really enjoy reading aloud. Like, you know when you're in elementary school and like each person reads a paragraph and you like go around the room or around the table and everybody reads a paragraph? I would be so sad if I got a short paragraph because I really liked reading aloud so much that I was like, yes, I want the long paragraph. I want the long ass paragraph. And I'm also a dungeon master, so I feel like you kind of have to like talking a little bit. I'm usually too shy to talk a lot, but if it's something like this or something like that, I can do it. Whatever. I don't know. Her boyfriend. Indeed. What does that mean, Miss Betty? Yes, her boyfriend. Oh. Well, did you win? Pal. You're my therapist. You're not supposed to say that. You know, I never pick a fight I can't win. Of course, of course. Now, tell me what happened.
Well,
I was late for lunch because I needed extra time on my fucking math test. How did it go? Forget it. Horrible. And I fucking studied for 3 days straight, too. Whatever. Anyway. So I got to the lunch table and she was sitting there with her boyfriend. And she looked kind of down. So I went up to her and I said, Vi, what's wrong? She wouldn't tell me. She got up and went to the school store, stone-faced. Immediately, I knew it was his fault. Because, like, when is it not? But, you know, he's my friend, too. My quote-unquote friend. AKA someone I have to pretend not to hate, so Violet still talks to me. So I sat down with him so I could play couples therapist. Well, you should have just given Val a ring and just had him on speakerphone. As Betty does.
right.
As Betty does. I asked him, hey Greg, what's up with Vi? Did something happen? And he was like, I don't know what I did wrong. This is so stupid. She's just being weird all of a sudden. I don't know what to do. Bullshit. I was pissed, and I wanted to know what was up. So he told me... I can't even fucking believe. He told me they got in a fight because she wouldn't tell him her bra size. Oh dear Lord.
Right?
I know! I was like, why do you need to know her bra size? If he knew absolutely everything about her, but fuck, I clicked too soon. If he knew absolutely everything about her, he would know that she would not be cool with him having that information. Violet would never tell a boy her bra size. She's so pure that if she thought of a bare ass, she would cry. But he doesn't seem to understand that. He was like, it's just a clothing size. Sorry. It's just a clothing size. I don't get what the big deal is. Sorry. I'm messing around. She wouldn't be this mad if I asked her what size shoes she wore. So, natural. Don't make that face at me. So naturally, I was like, I was mad about this because if you fuck with Violet, I'm gonna get violent. Nice, Betty. Real nice. By the time she got back from the school store, I was fucking fuming. And this kid had the audacity to ask me to look at her and tell him what I thought her bra size is. When she was right there.
Yeah.
When she was right there. I was like, what is wrong with you? We went back and forth for a bit, but then I saw her getting upset. So I had to get my point across so I can leave him be and ride off into the sunset with his girlfriend. Of course, this motherfucker had to have the last word. Oh. He said, okay, I'll drop it. I don't need to know her bra size, it's fine. But then under his breath, I heard, her tits are probably too small to fit in a bra anyway. I can't believe you said that. Oh my god, that is so horrible. So I like Val just saying exclamation points. Same, boy. So I whacked him in the fucking face. Good. And I can see that he had no problem whacking you back. Because he's a piece of fucking garbage. But it's okay. I kicked him in the balls and we got away from him. And that's what happened. Oh, Betty. Go ahead, you can yell at me. Won't be the first one to do it. Or the last. But make it quick. I already had to deal with my fucking parents. You're unbelievable. You're going to hell if you don't change your ways. Betty, dear, I'm not going to yell at you. And you're not going to hell for hitting a boy. You're right. I'm going to hell because I'm a homosexual, apparently. In that case, I will meet you there. We'll be roommates! And they were roommates again! But different kind of roommates. You feel bad, don't you? I do. I mean, I don't, but I feel... I regret starting a fight, but I feel like there was no getting around it. It was unavoidable. Elaborate for me, please. Why do you think it was unavoidable?
Well,
I'm not very good with speaking, you know? I'm good at talking to you because you're cool, but when I have to deal with a piece of fucking idiot low-life garbage, I suddenly forget the entire English language, so I start swinging. I know I'm not supposed to do that. I know I'm supposed to use my words, but no matter how many times I tried to tell him he was wrong, he never believed me. Nothing I say is gonna get through to someone that fucking stupid. It never does. So I hit him. Betty, when you're in those types of situations where you really feel like you need to hit someone, what's stopping you from walking away? Or more specifically, what was stopping you from walking away from this fight in particular? Oh. I guess it was Violet. I'm not good at words, but Violet is even worse. She's so bad at standing up for herself. But that's okay, because I can stand up for her. And I don't just do that because I have a crush on her. She's straight, it's never gonna happen, and I just have to live with that. I do it because she's my best friend. I always want her to know that there's someone out there who has her back. No matter what. And to you, that's worth compromising your own safety. You are fully aware that standing up for her means putting yourself in harm's way, but it still does not keep you from doing it.
Yeah.
Because you love her.
Yeah.
More than yourself? Well, I feel like... maybe? I feel like I'm not supposed to say that, though. I mean, I don't hate myself. I don't hate myself. I love myself, I promise. I just love her a little more. I know I shouldn't, but I do. I'm sorry. We said it at the same time. Jinx, you owe me a soda. Ah, sorry. Okay, normal. Why are you sorry? You're just telling the truth. It must be so frustrating. You always tell me I should put myself first, and here I am. Oh, Betty. What kind of a therapist would I be if I judged you like that? I know Rome wasn't built in a day. Baby steps. You'll get there eventually. You want to tell that to Sister Grace? Because she seems to think that if she sends me to confession enough, then some kind of miracle is going to happen. Well, that's a Christian for you. She thinks that if she sends me to confession after every time I do something bad, then it's gonna fix me. You will be cleansed of your sins, she says. Yeah, right. Half the time, I don't even feel like I've done anything wrong until I walk into the chapel. I know what's gonna happen tomorrow. She's gonna make me sit in front of a priest who doesn't like me and say, I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry for hitting Greg and starting that fight. But if I'm being honest, I don't regret standing up for my friend. I think Greg deserved to be hit. And sitting there pretending to feel sorry while the priest looks at me like I'm some poor, misguided fool, it feels like shit, but not shitty enough to keep me from doing something like that again. Of course, it's just humiliating. Here you have all these priests and nuns at your school who are supposed to be offering you moral guidance, and all they're doing is shoving me in a box and asking me to, I don't know, feel guilt really hard, I guess. It doesn't feel like they really want to help me be better. Doubt they even know how to. They don't. They just know how to make you feel like a horrible person.
Yeah.
But you know you're not, and I think that's irritating to you. You know you're doing the right thing, but that nagging feeling that you're actually a horrible person, never goes away. When you are lied to enough, you start to believe it, especially when it's by people who are supposed to have your best interests in mind.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that. Which begs the question, what keeps you believing the truth? Who in your life makes you feel like a good person? Good question. I guess there's you. You're pretty good at that. Other than that, is it dumb to say the girl I like? Not at all. In fact, it makes a lot of sense. How so? In a fairy tale movie, when a prince rescues a princess, is there ever any question the prince is doing the right thing? She is your princess. You are her prince. It is an unquestionably noble act to come to her aid, which you do quite often. Of course, that would make you feel like a good person. I'm her prince? She's having a gender feeling. No, maybe not. But, it could happen. That is so cool. But I get what you mean. I start a lot of stupid trouble over a lot of shit that probably isn't worth it, but every time it's for her, it feels right. Because she's the princess, and the princess is always good. And I'm the prince. Which means that every time you protect your princess from danger, it is one more time you know, undoubtedly, that you're on the side of good. When you're surrounded by people who are constantly telling you otherwise, that makes a difference. But let me ask you something, just to make sure. Are you her prince because you love her, or do you love her because you are her prince? Damn, Val is asking the real questions. If you no longer had any reason to protect her, would you love her all the same? Yes. Why? Why do you love her? I don't really know. I mean, I know, but I can't really put it into words. I'm bad at that, remember? I think if I didn't have a reason to protect her anymore, I would hope that's because she learned to do it herself. Even if she can't stand up for herself now, I know that one day she'll get it. And whenever that happens, I think it'd actually make her even cuter. I wouldn't care about being a prince if I got to see that version of Violet. I'd be too busy trying not to grab her by the face and kiss her or something. I'm not just in it for the glory, if that's what you're worried about. When it comes to Vi, I'm ride or die. Hey, you made a poem as well. Oh, Betty. You are so dear. You say you're bad with words, but you're better at describing what love feels like than most adults. Am I really? Yeesh, that's pitiful. Ah, you'll be okay. And just like Violet will one day learn to defend herself, you will learn how to choose your battles, yes? Hopefully. Now, let's talk about how we could have handled that Friday situation differently. Commercial break.
This chapter is brought
Oh
to
my
you
God.
by Claire de Lune, your local vampire resource center, and your one-stop shop for ethically sourced blood, whatever that means. Welcome to Claire. You need the blood? We got you, bud.
I loved that. That was so funny. That was cute. Was it a little blood popsicle? Okay, that chapter was shorter than the first chapter, so I don't feel like this game is going to take 10 years anymore. Not that that would be a bad thing. I really like it, but I was just concerned. However, you know. Alright, so yeah, let's do another chapter. I think one more chapter, and then that'll be it for this afternoon, because I am streaming again tonight at 8-ish, so, you know. It makes sense that Val maybe doesn't like church, but as a professional, shouldn't he have made the assumption that people are trying to be helpful, especially to a child? I don't know. I mean, maybe. Yeah. On one hand, it's like, he's a vampire, probably has reason to be like, ew, priests and nuns, like, that hurts my body. But I also know that, like, you know, I wonder if there's some part of Betty that, because, you know, she was saying that she's grown up in sort of a homophobic environment. Like, I suspect that a lot of her mistrust of those professionals, like, in her life stems from, like, things that she's been told, like, about herself, that, you know, if someone is trying to, like, be like, you're going to hell because you're gay, but I am trying to help you, it's like, are you really, like, do you really have my best interests at heart, or are you just trying to mold me into whatever? And I don't know, like, what other context there may be for that, but yeah, I would say that it seems likely that there probably is already some stuff there. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I think, like, I don't know. I haven't I'm gonna shame myself here. I haven't been to a therapist in a long time. But not that I probably should. But I would be surprised that he was like, I do think he said some concrete things that I would be surprised to hear a therapist say, like, about those adults, but just in terms of, like, what I would usually think a therapist would, like, be allowed to say. And not allowed. You can say anything you want. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway. We're in a flower shop? Some kind of apothecary or something? I say apothecary like an old-timey thing. Probably a weed shop. No. I'm gonna stop talking now. This place is really starting to fill up. But I don't see Dash anywhere, or anyone else for that matter. Maybe I should text him? Or maybe they're in the back? Tea! It's the tea shop! Fuck. It's the tea shop of the tea friend, who is the roommate, who is the love interest, who... Yeah, got it. Ah. Wait a second. Is that Saturday? She certainly sticks out in that kimono. She is... Wow. Harp sounds for Saturday. A vision. She's typing on her phone at an absolutely vicious speed. I don't want to disturb her. But of course, I don't want to be rude. Good evening. Good evening. They stare in silence at each other? It's impolite to stare. I'm sorry. I'm just amazed at how fast you can type. Normal things for normal people to say. She's not even looking at me. Does she not know who I am? Saturday, right? Oh, yes. You're Dash's friend, right? Yes, I've been looking forward to meeting you. A little jazzy music in the background. Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you. She's still typing. I get the feeling she's deep in focus. I don't want to bother her. She's really texting. Hey, Millen. Welcome in. We're just reading a visual novel. It's pretty chill in here. Everything all right?
Yes.
Yes, sorry. I've been looking forward to meeting you too. What's your name again? It's Valdemar. Valdemar what? Valdemar Andressen. Call me Val. Lovely. Beautiful name. Very Scandinavian. Thank you. It's Danish. Denmark. Fantastic place. I love Danishes. Don't we all, girl? Didn't you just say it was impolite to stare? Oh,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Nope, she's already doing it. I suppose I did. My apologies. Alright, dear. I'll make an exception for you. Well, I was just... Thank you.
Hey!
Hey, it's Val! Having fun out here? I'm voicing 3 characters at the same time. I'm going turbo mode. Dashel Daru, where did you find this man? Oh, you know, the sea train. The sea train? We must be taking different sea trains because mine's only got crackheads and puddles of puke. Yeah, we're going sicko mode, that's right. I want to go on your sea train. Now, girl, you can't just tell someone in public in front of everybody that you want to go on their sea train. You just can't. I guess you can, but be careful, okay? I've never seen you react so strongly to one of my friends before. Got a crush on him already? Shh, of course not. You know that's not what I mean. Oh, don't worry. You're much too young for me. You don't look that old. He's a 265-year-old vampire. Allegedly. Oh, that's right. Isn't that your job or something? Dash was telling me... Autumn is coming up, isn't it? You must be looking at a busy work schedule, what with all the Halloween parties around here. Sometimes. But I don't tend to work a lot of Halloween parties unless they're very specific. Very specific? He's a dom. Like a vampire-themed dom. I'm gonna close my window. No one can hear me saying weird stuff.
Oh!
You don't say. I work mostly in vampire fantasy roleplay. To some people, being ravished by handsome vampires is their most coveted fantasy. I'm the one who makes that happen for them. Blushing, she's blushing. So what does that entail, if you don't mind me asking? How do you... You can't ask someone how you ravish them. How do you ravish them? It depends on the client. I like to talk to them about their preferences before we start. Some people ask me to abduct them, or seduce them, or electrocute them, or tie them up, or whip them, or choke them, or step on them, or degrade them, or others just want me to dote on them. Especially when it's that time of the month, if you get what I'm saying. I guess. Dashel, that's too much information for a first impression. Look at this poor girl's face. Oh, the Dashel who said that? Maybe. I'm sorry. I just wanted to see how she would react. Wait. So, you actually drink their blood? Yes, if they ask me to. Usually, they want me to bite them, but in the case of whatever Dashel is referring to, bon appetit. I mean, good for you. You must forgive me for getting as flustered as I am with the thought. She's a little bit of a prude. I am not a prude. I have a very stable flow of sex, mind you, which is exactly what someone who has a very stable flow of sex would say. I'm just delicate. I blush easily, and to be frank with you, I'm shamefully vanilla. Poor Saturday. Being vanilla is nothing to be ashamed of. Compared to a lot of other doms, I'm a bit vanilla myself. Yeah, Melon, this is this kind of game. It's, yeah, there's some themes. So don't be scared. I'm a touch too soft for some people, but you can't please everyone. There's always someone out there willing to hire me anyway. So, is there still hope? That one day I, too, can be a hot, sexy dominatrix? If that's something you really want to do, why not? Nobody's gonna... Where is she going? Where is she going?
Yes?
Not you, him.
Yeah.
Oh god. I'm about to be 5 characters in one scene. You. Come here, I want to ask you something. A gay! I apologize. What's up? My dear, sweet, darling angel. What are these names? You know. Just normal queer names. Love of my life.
Oh boy.
What do you think about me? Yeah, my boss Lupine. That would be a great anime title. What do you think about me becoming a dominatrix? Well, I guess you have kind of a dominating personality? But don't you have to be mean to be a dominatrix? We're getting into it, y'all. We're getting into it. Not necessarily. But what if I want to be mean? I can be mean. You wanna be mean? You cried yelling at Marshmallow when she pissed on the carpet. She's just a puppy, Lou. You try yelling at her sometime. I don't think you could do it without crying either. I know, that's why I make you do it. But if you can't yell at a puppy when she pees on the carpet, imagine having to yell at a grown man after he does the same thing. No, I'm good. Oh, speaking of fluffy little things, Lou, can you get Val a Jasmine Yinhao tea? Extra fuzzy? Extra fuzzy? Yes. Jasmine Yinhao has these fuzzy little leaves that are so fun to rub between your fingers. But not all the leaves are fuzzy. Some of them are boring, regular-looking leaves. So she makes me pick out the regular leaves so she can have the fuzzy ones. It doesn't even make a difference. Lucy, if you don't want to, I'll do it. I mean, I didn't say I wouldn't do it, but... Do you really want to hear it from the tea police? You wouldn't. You wouldn't tell him. I don't have to. He can already hear us right now. Here's our boss, Lupine. As you can see, we have another gay. I wonder if this is Dashiell's. Ooh. Who's to say? You know he's hot because he has a Red Hot Chili Pepper necklace. Saturday? Yes, Lupino Verona? Whatever's the matter? Are you being a menace again? Maybe even a tea menace? What are you talking about? If you only use the fuzzy pieces... No. You only use the fuzzy pieces, it's not gonna taste right. How do you know? You haven't tried it. I dunno. There's just something messed up about it. It's jasmine tea. It's gonna taste like jasmine anyway. Then why do you need to order it extra fuzzy if it doesn't make a difference? Because it's special that way. But you just said it doesn't matter. It does. Saturday, we live on a rock in space. Nothing matters. It isn't that precisely why it does matter, though. If nothing matters, then we should do things the way we like best. Things that seem insignificant can be life's most precious joys.
Huh.
That's kind of nice. Yes, that's very sweet. That being said, Lucy. Yeah? I'm going to order the tea I like best. Promised Dash that I would have the lemon pound cake, and I fear the jasmine tea might make it taste like cleaning products. Just some black tea and a slice of that, if you don't mind. Coming right up.
Wow.
That was so existential of you. So philosophical. I wouldn't have given him that much credit. It does sound good, right? I want to go to a tea shop. It sounds lovely. He probably just said that stuff to get us to stop bickering so he could order what he wants. Right, Val? Perhaps. That seems in character. Well, it was a very graceful conversational pivot, nonetheless. Thank you, dear. I promise to try your extra fuzzy tea next time, alright? Okay. Heard you ordered the lemon pound cake. I hope you enjoy the fruits of my labor. You know, because lemons. So you made the lemon pound cake today? When the baker does it, it's just not the same. Of course. It's for your birthday. Well, thank God. Between you and me, I think your baking blows the in-house chefs out of the water. If you weren't so beautiful, I'd say you should quit modeling and bake full-time. Especially those rainbow cookies. I would die for them. Oh, thank you, but those cookies are Lupine's recipe, so I don't think you should give me so much credit. If they're his recipe, then why is he so horrible at making them? I know, right? An Italian that can't cook?
Hey,
Talking about me like I'm not here? I see you. You're right, though. It's actually my grandma's recipe. I'm pretty shit at baking. But not as shit as you are at keeping plants alive. You got me there. You and Dash have been drinking for hours now. I'm surprised you're not starting to get loopy. They're drunk? Tea drunk. It's calf night. We drink a ton of tea and everyone gets whacked out on caffeine. People show up for that on a Sunday night. Oh fuck yeah, especially college students. A lot of schools around here have similar schedules, so we have one at the beginning of the semester and 2 around finals week where we keep it quiet so they can study together. We don't participate in calf night ourselves most of the time, only on special occasions. If it wasn't Saturday's birthday, we probably would be avoiding this place tonight. I'm probably the one who comes to calf night the most. I'm a fashion student, so I spend a lot of my weekends sewing. I don't have a lot of space at home, so I like to use the back room for working on my projects. Sometimes we'll walk in there and she'll be surrounded by little porcelain cups and teapots. I get so focused that I forget to bring them back for them to get washed. You must have a high caffeine tolerance. Not really. A lot of the tea I drink is herbal or caffeine-free. Just some drinks to keep my mouth from getting lonely.
Yo!
Ease up. That does look so good, doesn't it? Once again, the art in this game strikes again. It's so good. The watercolor essence. Yeah, nom 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 nom. Thank you. It smells divine. Saturday, why didn't you tell me your mouth was lonely? I can help you out with that, you know. Alright,
Shush!
You! Get back in the kitchen! You want to know what I do when my mouth is lonely? I know what you do, Dashiell. You go over to Val's house in the middle of the night, and you cry. I put something in it that starts with a P.
Shush!
I don't want to hear it. Why not? You don't even know what I'm about to say. Yes, I do. Okay, then what am I about to say? We really gonna play this game? Totally. I love playing games. Go ahead, guess the word. Starts with a P and goes with my mouth. In my mouth. Does it amuse you to make such an elegant lady say such a vulgar word? Popsicle! Calling it. Vulgar word? I have no idea what you're talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I really don't. It seems like you think you know what I'm talking about, and that I think I know what you're talking about, but really, you don't know what I'm talking about. Then what are you talking about? Pound cake. Ah, there we go. It was not popsicle, but the spirit of the thing was there. He's so true for that. Dashiell Daru, I'm going to rip you apart with my bare hands. Careful, he might like that.
Aww.
With your little baby claws. I'd like to see you try. I'd be careful if I were you. Why? She's staring you down. Uh-oh, maybe she can be mean. You can't be fooled by her cuteness. One day she's gonna pull a knife out of that kimono sleeve and it'll be over for all of us. How do you know I don't have one in there already? How do you know I haven't just been sparing at your lives until now? Until now? Are you implying that this is the moment you're gonna kill us? And if I were? Why me? What crime have I committed to deserve death? The crime of trying to make her say penis. You know I hate that word. Gasp. Lupino. Why would you accuse me of such a horrible thing? Were you even listening to what I said? The word was pound cake. Pound cake. What's wrong with penis? What is wrong with it? What is wrong with it? It's terrible. Respectfully, I disagree. It's not that she has a problem with penises themselves. She just won't say that word. It's just an ugly word. Okay, but name a pretty word for penis. I cannot. What's the matter? Schlong isn't pretty enough for you? Not at all. What about dick? Slightly better, but no. Dong? Stop! Cock? Wiener? Johnson? No, you... no, this is well. No, I think you've got it all wrong. Perhaps it would feel prettier to use more symbolic language. Maybe something that cushions the blow. What do you mean? Well, when you think of a penis, what pops into your head? A penis. Exactly. But if I were to say something like magic wand...
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Something more whimsical. What about sausage?
No!
No! Too meaty. It has to be something fanciful. Like a sword or a scepter. I'm sure it could even be something like a candle. Yes, a nice long scented candle. Saturday, I think you have a future in writing erotica. Yeah, these euphemisms sound straight out of a romance novel for middle-aged moms. You might want to tap into that market. I can picture it now. His magic wand was so big and long. You could tell he was quite the wizard. These two... Baby, you want to come to my place and see my giant lava lamp? Oh yeah, baby, I'm sure it's full of mysterious hot liquid. Leviosa, indeed. You're so right. You're right, and you should say it. Okay, you guys, these two need to... Anyway. Children, please, get a room.
Will you please?
Yes, you heard the man. Have some class. Can you believe these two? The audacity. Go away if you're going to be a bore, you two. We beautiful creatures need not witness your strange banter. Leave us to discuss high society things. Damn, Val, you see? I told you this would happen. You've been adopted. Adopted? Ridiculous. I could be your grandfather. Both my grandfathers are dead. Do you want to be my new grandpa? You can give me candy and $5 every time I go to your house, and then I can inherit all your money. It's bold of you to ask such a thing when we've only just met. I admire that. How about this? If I still know you by the time I die, you can inherit my brooch collection. Of course you have a brooch collection. You definitely look the type. Why yes, I enjoy pinning a heavy little rock to my shirt from time to time. Thank God, I can tell you're not a fashion coward. Nowadays, everyone's talking about minimalism this, effortlessness that. I saw a teenager on the internet who enthusiastically recommended wearing a pocket hoodie with a pair of flared slacks. I was dumbfounded. I could swear I've heard Dashiell complain about this exact same thing. I wouldn't be surprised. He's really very good with aesthetics. I think he's one of the only people I can discuss fashion with who doesn't make me want to curl up and die. If Donna Marie didn't snatch him up first, I would have made him the face of my future brand. I've heard lots about Donna Marie. Are you a fan of her work as well? It's not really anything I'd wear myself, but Dash, he makes it look amazing. I'm happy that he gets the model for her, I really am. It's about time things started working out for him, you know? I do. He's been through a lot. Sometimes I worry, though. If it's too good to be true? It just seems like it's all happened so fast, you know? Is there some kind of spell going on? What? He's only been modeling for her for a few months, and he's already the face of her brand. It's a bit odd, no? I suppose so. But it's none of my business to talk about. I don't want to overshare anymore and bring you down. Don't worry. I get paid to listen to people overshare. I'm a therapist. I thought you were a dom. I have 2 jobs. Well, of course, you live in Manhattan after all. It makes sense, though. I could see you being a therapist. How do you figure? You're very serene, collected. You're sitting at a bar surrounded by heavily caffeinated people, and somehow you aren't even going the least bit insane. I'm just a good actor, that's all. To be honest with you, I don't go out to places like this often. They make my head spin. Too many sights and sounds. But every once in a while, it's nice to get out and be somewhere with this much energy. Even if it means I sleep the whole day after. You sound like Lucy. Half night tires him out so much that he skips class for the next 2 days after. Especially if he drinks. Caffeine seriously messes him up. Oh yeah, I'm not much of a caffeine person. It makes me shaky. He wasn't always like that, though. When we were in high school, he would suck down energy drinks like they were water. Now I'm old and decrepit. 1 cup of coffee will make my hands shake. That's right, high school sweethearts. Yep. I had a big old crush on him. The emo kid in homeroom. I don't know why, though. I was an annoying little shit. You were not. You were adorable. He used to wear 3 studded belts at a time, with his hair brushed all in his face. What a look. And now I'm wearing her lipstick. Really, it suits you. He's been stealing it from me all week, the bastard. Wait, I thought you were okay with that. I am. It really does look good on you. Great on you. You can keep it if you want. Oh, good. Because I was probably gonna end up keeping it from you anyway. Unbelievable. First you steal my Mitsuko, now my lipstick? Your perfume? I only stole it because it smells like you. So you admit you stole it. Okay, but you have like 8 bottles of that shit. 7 now. You can come to my room and get it back whenever you want. 8 bottles of the same perfume. My friend's mom owns a perfume outlet where I get very heavy discounts. They had a ton of unboxed Mitsuko on sale, so I snatched them up. Now I don't have to drop any money on Mitsuko for like the next 10 years. How lucky you are. I heard they were changing the formula on that fragrance, so it's a good thing you got to hoard so many bottles. Oh, you're familiar with it. Isn't it such a wonderful scent? Actually, I happen to have a vintage bottle from 1973 in my fragrance collection. I would kill everyone in this room for a single spritz from that bottle. And she will too, she has a knife in her sleeve, remember? It's probably fucking rank by now.
No!
No, I'm sure she's aged like a fine wine. But seriously, Val, if you ever need anything new for your collection, I can get it for you. I may take you up on that. I usually end up getting my fragrances from the internet. Oh god, look at these two. They're touching arms. Oh my god. Sir. Ma'am? May I help you? Val, perfect. You're still here. I have a question.
Oh my god, no!
Why are you asking him this? What, pray tell, do you have to ask with that look on your face? I need to talk to you. Your opinion on this matter is valuable. It's stupid. It's so stupid. No, it's important. Okay. Lupino Verona's question of the day. When referring to the plural form of MILF... Okay, hang on. I'm locking in. I'm showing up for this question. What is it going to be? When referring to the plural form of MILF, is it MILFs or is it MILVs? This is the real question the people want answered. Stop. Oh my god, you can't. It's an acronym, so I presume it would be the first one. But, you know, nothing matters. We live on a rock in space. I personally prefer MILVs because it's funnier. Perfect. Good answer. What, was I supposed to have a specific answer? Well, no. I was just interested in your thoughts. It's a very thought-provoking question. Yes, it is. I enjoyed it. It really made me think. I also personally prefer MILVs. Oh, for sure. You know what they say, great minds. Yeah, great minds.
Hey.
You okay over there? Dash, how much caffeine have you had, my man? Does he need some water? What did he drink? He had the new aged pu'er we got in. Oh, I assume that tea is worse than the others then. Yeah, some of them can make you really giggly. It's usually the fermented stuff. Oh, so he's plastered. Pretty much. He'll be okay, though. Totally. He might sleep in tomorrow morning, but I'll put him to bed at a decent time. Just don't want him staying up with his eyes wide open. How are you feeling? I'm okay. I only had 2 cups of oolong, but I'm just as silly as everyone else, because it's really easy to pick up on the vibes in here. It's wonderful. Everyone is laughing and letting loose. Oh, Saturday. Jeanette wants to talk to you. Jeanette? Yeah, Jeanette, the bassist in the jazz band.
Oh!
Oh, Jeanette! That's her name. I think she has a birthday present for you. Really? Now I feel like a terrible person for forgetting her name. Happens to the best of us. She's off stage now if you want to go see her. Sure. Val, it was lovely to finally get to meet you. And you as well. I'm always amazed by the bands that play here. Lucien, is this the one from your school? Some of them are my professors, actually. You should go up and play with them. I deliberately left my saxophone at home in case they asked me to play. Not a fan of them. They're alright. I'm just not in the mood. I'm graduating this semester. All I want to do is get the fuck away from everyone. I'm tired and I just want to hang out with my friends. You want me to take over for you? If you're tired, you don't have to work tonight. No, it's fine. I'm saving up for a new tattoo. How much is it? I don't know yet. I'm not gonna know until it's done. Take me with you. I'll pay for it.
Dude.
Dude, no. I mean, yeah, you can come, but I'm not gonna let you pay. I'm gonna send you the money.
Dude.
Cool, boss. Stop doing that. Doing what? Stop giving me money you don't have. How do you know I don't have it? Because we have the same shitty-ass job? Okay, but you work hard. You deserve it. I like helping you out because you're my friend and I love you. I love you too. Never worry about that kind of stuff. Life sucks. You deserve a treat. Thanks. Every time I come here, it feels like my mind is unraveling itself. Like some horrible knot inside my head has been untied. How wonderful it is to be young and full of mirth. To have enough breath in your lungs to laugh so regularly. But I'm just like Lucy. Old and decrepit. No, I wouldn't say that. Many years have passed, and many years are to come. I'm not young, but I'm not old either. Perhaps I'm middle-aged. I suppose every age is middle-aged when you're immortal. Isn't it? Someone's crashing hard. You good over there? Yeah. Just taking a nap. How are you sleeping with all this noise? Like a baby? So loud I can't hear a single thought in my head. Must be nice. That's it for today, my friends. You either run the day or the day runs you. So true. Alright, I'm gonna save and then...
Wizard.
Saving, yes. And that's it for this afternoon because this was about the time that I was gonna pause and I need to rest my voice before streaming again in like 4 hours. So I will see you guys possibly later for Baldur's Gate or any other random time that I end up streaming because apparently keeping a schedule is hard. So we'll see what happens, but I'm hoping to return to this on Friday. But we will see how that goes. So yeah, thanks for those of you who are hanging out. Thanks Melon for the follow. I appreciate having you around. And yeah, we will return hence. Just making sure that my save saved. Right, be good. Okay. I'm gonna send y'all over to the end screen now and have a lovely rest of your evening / week / time. Bye bye for now.